Everyone, my name is, well, that's not actually irrelevant, but I am the owner for this Instagram page, and it is fairly new. I've been up with this Instagram account for about a couple weeks now, and I used to have an Instagram page with about like 70,000 followers or so on it. And I quit doing Instagram for a while, but now I just got back into it because, I kind of miss doing what I love to do, looking at pictures, talking to different people and whatnot. So I figured that, I'm not the best person promoting, but I feel like I have a firm grasp on how to achieve more followers and likes at a really good, safe, effective method. Now, with my methods that I've been doing, I can gain about 200 to 300 followers a day, which I think is pretty good. And anybody who is really struggling with getting these followers, this may be your ticket to getting insta famous if that's what you so desire, or if you're just trying to get a few thousand followers. So my first thing I'm going to bring up is, I said, figure out what your theme is. And the reason why I say that is, though, if you have a personal page and you're just posting a picture of some shit on the ground, or if you're taking pictures of your cat and your dog, and then you take a picture of a bowling ball, you see how your Instagram page is not following a certain theme. So there really is nothing, that is going to grab the attention of other followers. They're going to ask themselves, they don't really ask themselves this, but if I was an Instagram follower and I'm looking around, I'm not going to follow just some random person named Janet or some crap like that. I have no reason to be following and liking that person's business. So that's the first thing. Figure out a theme. Figure out what you're passionate about. So, for my instance, I like tattoos. I have a few myself. I like women. Any straight person likes women. So you put the two together, and then that's how I got the idea of, hey, I want to make an Instagram page about tattooed women. So that's the first step. Second step, pick an original name. Do not overuse numbers and underscores. Look, people are going to have a hard time trying to find Bill 5263. Pick something that matches the theme, that is part of you. This is what this is all about when it comes to Instagram. It's like MySpace, Facebook. This is how social media works. Define yourself through your username. So for instance, I picked My Inked Angel. It's quick, it's simple, it's original, and it's easy to search up. Alright. Number 3. Be active, but don't be a little twat licker, okay? Be active, but don't post 20 pictures a day. Alright? Your followers are going to get freaking annoyed. I can't tell you how many times I unfollowed someone because they felt the need that they need to post every minute of the day. It's just not cool. Alright? Don't flood other people's feed, alright? Number 4, make quality pictures and use appropriate filters. Now, this is a suggestion. You don't have to do this. When it comes to the filters, pick a filter that you really like. Alright? If you pick a filter that you really like, stick with it. Stick with it. Tweak the pictures as best as you can. I watched another video on YouTube by It's Pie or something like that, and she made a really good point. I don't post a picture unless it's been digitally edited and it looks really well. So what she suggested, you can use Ribbit.com. Now, me personally, I don't do that. I feel like Instagram is good enough for me there. So when I first started posting pictures, I started picking the same filters, you can tell. I used black and white, Inkwell, I believe that's what it's called. Sorry for being so shaky. I use Inkwell, and I followed this sequence all the way through until finally I decided, hey, I really want to bring out the color on some of these tattoos. You know, you can't really, you know, some of these tattoos look just way better in color and more appeasing to the eye than just seeing, you know, a black and white photo. So that's my fourth suggestion. And always play around with it. You know, if you're really new to this, you know, trial and error. You know, you'll figure out, you know, what you really like the most, and you'll notice, like, when you post a picture, you know, you don't really have to think about, like, oh, well, what filter do I need to use? You know, so find a filter, stick to it no matter what. Number 5, shout out for shout out. Now, when you do shout out for shout out, try to shout out with pages that are relevant to what you are, like what your page is all about. So, like, for instance, if your page is about puppies, or if your page is about, you know, you're modeling pictures or something like that, try to shout out with other models, or try to shout out for people who are dog lovers. You see what I'm trying to get here? Don't sit here and try to, like, get a shout out. You know, if your page is, you know, about Satanism or something like that, something stupid, and then you want to go get a shout out from, like, a Instagram page that is from, like, a Catholic church or some shit, you know, you're not going to be very successful. Even if he has 100,000 followers and you have 500 followers, you know, a lot of the followers are going to be like, yeah, I'm not following that. So, number 6. When you go to the search tab on your app, and I would show it to you on my phone, but I'm using my phone as a camera right now, unfortunately. When you are liking other people's photos, so that way they have a chance of seeing what your Instagram page is all about, like the popular hashtags, you know, like for follow, or follower for follow, or something like that. If you like that, you know, people will be more inclined to follow your page. More people will be inclined to like your pages. But beware when you're doing this, because Instagram has this algorithm where you can't just go through a hashtag and spam likes all day. What I'm saying is, you can't sit there for 3 hours on end if you're, like, wired on Red Bull and just like pictures all day. You will get your account blocked. So if you're doing this method to get some new followers, you know, try to like pictures for like 30 minutes, then wait for about, like, you know, 10 to 15 minutes or something like that, and then repeat the process. And as you're doing that, you'll notice that, you know, you'll gain like a follower here or there, something like that. And when someone follows you, like their pictures back, comment on their photos, engage with them, be that person's friend. You know, you will most likely have a follower coming back and liking your pictures when you are engaging with the people who are following with your page. So, I don't know what it is. Like, if you look at my page, you know, I'm not super famous or anything like that, but I got about 14,000 followers right now. And people just get so shocked when I take the time out of my day just to, like, say something like, and I genuinely mean it too, but like, hey, like, you look really good in that picture. I love the way how you took the photo in that angle, you know. I really like your shirt or your shoes or something like that. Like, it's really cool, you know. So engage with people, you know, be friends. Like, this is a friendly social media app. So keep that in mind. Number 7. When you post your pictures, you want to use popular hashtags or ones that pertain to what you're doing. Now, for instance, like, if you look at my page, or you can use Google. Google will actually show you good hashtags for, like, what your page is about or what the purpose of what you're trying to do. So, like, if you're trying to get follows, you can search popular hashtags to help you get followers or likes. So, like, for me, if I put a picture of a girl with tattoos, I'm gonna put, like, you know, tattoo girls, something like that that's relevant to the picture. Don't use hashtags that, You know, nobody's going to freaking search or is not relevant to your page. It makes you look ignorant, and it makes you look like you got a dick up your butt. So, for instance, I wouldn't post a picture and put like hashtag Ebola or something like that, you know? So, you know, try to do that, and you'll be much more successful. Now, I got this thing. I'm going to write down some like friendly apps that I actually use, you know, that really helped me out when I was building my page. So I use Instasize, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what that is. This is not really new or anything, but if you don't know what that is, Instasize is a way to make your pictures look a little bit more proportionate. You know, there's not all zoom in, looked pixelated and crap like that. Like again, when I said in my little guide that I wrote, try to make quality pictures, you know. The best pictures are the ones that the people are going to like. And the same thing kind of pertains to like when you shout out for people. If they're going to shout you out, send them a good picture to put on your page. Keep in mind, this is the first impression that people are going to get when they are looking at your page for the first time. If it looks like shit, people are most likely not going to follow it. But if it looks sweet and awesome, you got a better chance in some people following your page. So Instasize, definitely recommend this. It's free. All you do is you take a picture, put it on Instasize, proportion it the way you want to, upload it on Instagram, bam, you're done. Another app that I like to include is one called JustUnfollow. Now, this app is a little buggy, but I've kind of figured out how to work with it a little bit more. But let's just say, like, if you're following, like, a bunch of people and these people are just not following you back, they just don't really care, they're kind of assholes or whatnot, JustUnfollow is an app that will show you the people who are not following you back. So you can take this and you can hit like non-followers in the app, and then you can just go ahead and unfollow the people that are not following you back. So I find it really helpful. You don't have to do that, but I like the app. So bam, that's what I'm going to use. So, dirty methods. And this is kind of like one of the only dirty methods I kind of figured out is getting followers, but is buying shout outs from people. When you buy shout outs from people, you know, pick something that you know that people probably are going to like your page. Like, so for puppies, I would probably try to find someone to sell a shout out to me that has like already a large fan base for puppies as well, like huskies or cocker spaniels or some shit like that. So, and a lot of people this is how a lot of people make business on Instagram already. They have like, you know, 500,000 followers, and they'll charge you like a nominal fee of like $30 or so for it to be on the page for like an hour, so you can get like 500 followers or something like that. So, shout outs are honestly really one of the best ways to get followers, but you know, a lot of people really like to shout out with people who already have an exponential amount of followers. So with using the methods that I talked about earlier, you know, just these simple methods, this is really going to help you out. And also, get Kick Messenger if you can. A lot of Instagram people use Kick. You can talk to other people and, you know, just become friends with them. And, you know, discuss like various ways you can make your page better, you know, get some opinions, get some feedback. And, you know, also, this is a great way also to get some shout outs. Now, when these people shouting you out, make sure you shout them back out too as well. Like I said, don't act like you got a dick up your butt, dude. Nobody likes that, okay? So, if you find this helpful, and if you don't find this video shitty or anything like that, I can make more videos too. But be sure to follow me and, you know, tell me that you saw my video. If you saw the video and you liked what you saw, I'll be more inclined to shoot other various ways that will help you get Instagram followers, like my own little secret tricks that I do for myself too as well. But If you like this, share the video, like my page, and I'll be sure to follow you back. And if you just say, hey, what's up, or whatnot, I'll say, hey, what's up. You know, I'm not a bad guy or anything like that. So you guys, good luck to being Insta famous. All right, take care.